up, everybody? Welcome to Real Talk with Chris and Travis. I'm Travis.
And I'm Chris.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram at Real Talk with Chris and Travis. So as y'all know, I always like to introduce a topic, and the topic for today is, would you rather live paycheck to paycheck with a job you love, or be rich with a job you hate? Oh, and also I'm just gonna say, we post on Mondays now instead of Fridays. I know we was a little late with that announcement.
Yeah, catch us on Mondays now.
On Mondays, right here on the YouTube.
Definitely. But I say for me, I say my happiness is everything.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to say paycheck to paycheck with a job I love. I mean, I can't sacrifice my happiness for temporary stuff, man. Like money. Like, you know, they say money can't buy happiness.
Okay.
So I mean, why work at a job? I mean, you're making a bunch of money, but you hate it. So it's pretty much like you killing yourself inside.
But I could buy new parts with the money I make. So
you can buy new parts.
Yes. I know you seen Bicentennial Man, Robin Williams. You buy new parts. That way you ain't got to worry about.
We're talking about real life.
So clones ain't real?
Are they real? Maybe. I never seen a clone.
How you know? You might be talking to one right now. You don't know, do you?
I know you was acting a little different.
My battery's a little low. It's alright.
See? You need a charger. Who wants to live on a charger, man?
Man, I'm 3,000 years old.
Okay. Well, your charger.
I look good for my age.
I'm gonna throw your charger away then.
Don't do that. Very expensive to get another one. But no, I mean, I think that, you know, living paycheck to paycheck with a job you love it's got its drawbacks. You know what I'm saying? Because when you paycheck to paycheck, it's like all it takes is one emergency to happen and your money's shot. You know what I'm saying? Now you stressed out, can't sleep. But you love your job though. Mm-hmm. But loving the job ain't helping with this situation.
I mean, it kind of depends on your situation though. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can be paycheck to paycheck, but you still might not be broke.
That's true too.
You know, but I mean, but you still happy though.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you still love your job. You love going to work. You ain't killing yourself inside because you stressing out. And, you know, you got the manager, I guess, talking to you any kind of way, and you don't get no breaks. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I think that when you live paycheck to paycheck though, even if you love the job, you gotta go home. You don't live at the job. And when you leave that job that you love, and you looking at your money and a pile of bills and all of that, you know, especially if you got kids and all of that, the stress you got outside the job almost make the job not worth doing.
Okay, what if you don't have kids though?
If you don't have kids, that's a little different. Yeah. I feel like if you, and I'm gonna say this loosely, y'all, so don't hold me to it, but y'all know I'm kind of a loose cannon sometimes. If y'all keep up with the show, again, catch us on Mondays because y'all missing out. Just saying. But if you live in paycheck to paycheck with a job you love and you don't have kids, you should not have a mountain of bills too. So your money should be long.
True. That's what I'm saying. You should be able to still stack your money.
But on the other hand, if you got kids and you got a mountain of bills or for whatever reason, but now you have this job that's paying you a lot of money, but the work is stressful, when you leave work, the stress stay at the job until you got to be face to face with it again.
A lot of times it don't though. What if that job is the type of job where you pretty much on call all the time?
Well, you wouldn't have took that job because you know you can't handle that kind of stress.
I mean,
but you would have known that before you took the job. Sometimes
you don't know what you don't know. Sometimes a job might sound good, like, oh, it's paying a lot of money, and you take the job, and you know, interview they making the job sound good, and they telling you all these,
telling you about the money,
these great benefits and yada yada yada, the incentives. you get the job, you're like, oh man,
I done stepped in it.
it's like it never ends. I'm at home, I'm getting text messages, I'm getting phone calls. I gotta do this and do this. Have this ready for tomorrow. It's like I never get a break. I put in for vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm still getting emails and phone calls and telling me about what's going on, what I got to do when I get back to work.
I'll put it like this. A job like that that's paying you good, but it's stressful, those are short-term jobs. And when I say short-term jobs, I mean you do them jobs for a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
Until you can put aside enough money to where I go to the job that's not paying that much, but I love that job, and I build my money off that.
Okay.
The job you love where you paycheck to paycheck, that's a job you make a career out of 20, 30 years. But the job you hate that's paying you a lot of money, that's a short-term job. 6 months to a year, at the longest 2 years.
If you can pull it.
Yeah, if you can pull it. It take a strong person.
If you can pull it, I mean, like I said, man, jobs you hate, you're going to be stressed out. You're going to start having health issues.
You worried all the time.
Yeah, it's going to take a toll on your body eventually. So if you can last a year or two trying to stack up money, more power to you.
But see, at the same time, though, a job that you love, but you paycheck to paycheck, that leave a lot to worry about, too. See what I'm saying?
How?
You might love the job, but if it's not paying you enough money, you love the job, but then your circumstances outside of work put a squeeze on your money because there ain't enough money coming in.
I say it depends on your circumstances, though.
Okay.
Let's just speak for the people, like if you don't have kids, like if it's just you to worry about. I mean, it shouldn't be really no real big squeeze unless you just have something that's just crazy happen.
Now, there are people that just mismanage their money. That's why because I know several people who don't have no kids and they working 2 jobs and they complaining all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always broke. Like, man, you shouldn't be. You don't have...
Right. It's just you.
Right. So how you always broke when you working 2 jobs? But I think that's really like money mismanagement, which is not, we're not talking about money mismanagement, although that can play a part on either side.
Mm-hmm.
You love your job, but the reason you're struggling paycheck to paycheck because you manage your money wrong. You got a job you hate and you're getting paid a bunch of money, but you always broke. It's because you're handling your money wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you making more, so you gonna be blowing more.
I often wonder about that statement too. They say the more money you make, the more you're gonna spend.
Oh yeah.
I beg to differ.
What you mean?
I do, because a lot of stuff starts up here. I done said that a whole bunch of times on this podcast. So, if I'm making $500,000 a year, that's what, 10, 15 grand a month, something like that.
Possibly. Yeah.
More, it's probably gonna be more than that, because I know 10 grand a month, that's 120 grand a year.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say it's 25 grand a month. I'm making 25,000 a month. That don't mean I have to spend 10, 15,000 a month. It's all up here. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I hear people say the more money you make, the more you gonna spend. You gotta be that. You gotta want to do that. I want to spend $8,000 because I have it.
Yeah.
But just because I have $8,000 don't mean I gotta go spend it.
I mean, you're gonna look in your bank account and you see that money sitting in there. You're gonna be like, man, let's go shopping today.
Where we going to shop at? Gucci?
All right, let's go blow.
For why? Why we going to Gucci, man?
Let's go blow a couple thousand today,
You know Gucci got some $8,000 shoes?
Yeah, I can believe it.
I heard about that and almost passed out. I said, man, who putting $8,000 on their feet? What?
Somebody is.
Man, Gucci, y'all gotta let me know what's going on, bro. 8 G's for a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
So, when you got that job you hate, you can make that purchase.
Yeah. I guess that'll make you happy for a short term. So you clock back in the next month.
With your $8,000 shoes on, mad at the world. But I think that both sides have their drawbacks, man. And you already said you would rather have the job that you love going paycheck to paycheck, right?
Like I said, I can't jeopardize my happiness, man. I gotta have peace. I need peace. I can't.
Okay, so is money tied to peace or no? It's a doozy.
Is money tied to peace?
Yeah.
It depends on the person.
Okay, explain.
I mean, you can have all the money in the world and be,
miserable.
miserable as a mud. You know what I'm saying? You can be broke and be the happiest person in the world.
And see, that's the one I be having a hard time understanding. It's like when you say broke, like you have no money but you happy. But it's like, if you don't have no money, how you buying food? Where you living at?
When I say broke, I mean like you.
Or you talking about like all your bills paid, but you don't have no money till you get paid again?
I mean, you might have like a few money, like a little bit of money to put some gas in your vehicle. Buy you something to eat, make a little bit of grocery with until the next check. Compared to somebody who may be making like 6 figures,
and they want to commit suicide every day,
and they unhappy and just miserable. It's like, how? That's what I'm saying. It depends on the person.
And see, I think society, society says that money equals happiness.
Nah.
And I think that's a two-way street. If you are the person that your money is enough for you, if you get what I'm saying, the money you have is enough for you. It's not like I made $5,000 this month and I feel like I gotta make more because it's not enough. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna manage what I got the right way and make it overlap and be happy. Versus, you got this money flowing in, now you're still trying to find another way to make this money and that money and that money and that money. It never stops. Yeah. It never stops, but that's because the individual is like, if I don't do enough stuff, the money gonna run out, then I'm gonna be back broke, I'm gonna be back whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like, you determine your happiness, not the money.
Right.
But at the same time, you have to have a balance, because the Bible say the love of money is the root of all evil. Mm-hmm. It never said money was evil. It said the love of it.
All right.
Pay attention to the words, people. If you love the money, you'll do anything to get it.
Right.
But if the money is not always the thing that you're after, then you won't put the money ahead of everything else. Mm-hmm. Which to me is gonna make you happy and keep you happy, because you're not chasing the money. Even though, like, if you somebody like me, I like to set things up where the money being made, whether I'm on vacation, whether I'm asleep, whether I'm awake.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. The money gonna chase me. I'm not gonna chase the money. Mm-hmm. That's how I like to live. Right. So when you don't have your money straight, it is very stressful. And if you don't have kids but you got bills, it might not be as stressful, because you don't have another human being looking at you like, what we gonna eat? Mm-hmm. How you gonna get my medicine? It's like, go hustle for it, man. I gotta hit this for it. No, man. But if you somebody that don't have any kids, you might have one job and be living paycheck to paycheck, but you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You managing your money to the point where you always have food and water. You know what I'm saying? You're not struggling for nothing. You're not hurting for nothing. You even able to put some money up for emergencies. Then you good where you at. You know what I'm saying? You don't need 6 figures. You good with what you're doing. Yeah. But on the other hand, there are people who, they got a good job and it's making them good money, but then they never resting because they like, well, I got to work on this business. I want to have my business doing this and this, that, and the third. And it's like, but the job you're on is making you pretty good money. But they like, I don't want to be part of this job. I want my own. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like your money can be tied to your happiness. They say money don't buy happiness, but I don't know. I beg to differ. I do.
Nah, I don't think money can buy happiness at all. I mean, can't buy you peace. I mean, you can have all the money in the world and still be, like I said, unhappy. Because if money could buy happiness, then there wouldn't be people with money
killing themselves,
doing crazy things. But I mean, it can buy you a bunch of temporary stuff. You know what I'm saying? It can get you a bunch of temporary people. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's not gonna give you peace, because it's just, I don't know.
See, I don't know nobody that like to be broke. I haven't met anybody who's just like, man, I don't care if I never had no money. I'm good not having no money.
Yeah.
I never met nobody like that.
I feel like, man, ain't nothing wrong with having money, but as long as you have, I mean, how is your character? How is your integrity?
So you can have money, just don't let the money have you.
Don't let it go to your head, because it's not, I mean, like I said, it's just temporary.
You know,
somebody else gonna enjoy it for you when you leave.
That's true too, because you can't put it in a casket.
I mean, you can, but ain't no point.
You know, and I see with this topic here, I would much rather have a job that pay me a lot of money, but it's stressful. But I feel like the only reason I say that is because I'm the kind of person I can handle stress pretty well. I'm not the kind of person that gets stressed out and blow up on people because I'm stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be chilling. So, you know, but again, it's not something I would make a career out of. You know, a job that's stressful, I'm not doing that 10, 20 years. I'm not.
I mean, I don't want to do it for 5 minutes. Why be stressed out, man?
For the money.
I mean, for what?
So 5 minutes and they gonna give you $100,000, you ain't gonna do it?
That's 5 minutes of your life pretty much gone.
For $100,000?
You can't. You just said you can't put $100,000 in the casket with you.
But just because it's stressful don't mean it's gonna kill you.
It can.
For 5 minutes?
They say stress is a silent killer.
For 5 minutes.
It can be a silent, stressful killer.
So I'm guessing that, you know, you could have a job that's stressful, but it depends on the person. Some people don't handle stress well. They don't.
Right.
In some situations, the one person might be like, this is a real stressful situation. And the other person like, this ain't stressful at all. This is nothing. Like, It just depends on what you can handle. Which, with that point, I think is like the people that they put over you make all the difference. It could be a stressful job, but if you got the right people managing you, you might not even feel the weight of that stress.
I just feel like, man, life is too short, so why be somewhere you hate?
True.
What's the point?
Because one thing I realized too, like, you know, having a spouse and having kids and things like that, and with us not really taking no vacations in these last couple of years, I feel like I'm living, but I'm not enjoying life.
Mm-hmm.
If that make any sense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what's the point of living if you're not going to enjoy the gift you're being given?
Right.
You get to wake up every day and you just mad, just
right.
You know. So, but again, that's where the money come in at. When your money long, you like, bro, you know what? I'm bored. I'm finna go do something. But if you broke and you don't have no money, you bored, but you can't do nothing. What you gonna do?
I mean, you might not be able to do nothing extravagant, but I mean, it. Like I said, just because you're able to go to somewhere for like take an extravagant vacation, don't mean that's gonna be a happiness for somebody else. You know.
True.
Maybe going to see a movie is happiness for somebody else. You know.
True.
You know, or going to
take a walk around the block and come back.
You know, go to the park, go to the beach or something. It just depends on the person. So I mean, like I say, I don't feel like money is. I mean, I don't feel like having a job that's making you a lot of money, but you hate it, is what it's cracked up to be.
I think it's worth going to find out. You never know until you find out. Work it long enough to get that first check. And if you don't like it after that, then leave. Don't even give them 2 weeks notice. Just go.
Yeah.
But get that first check, though. Get your money. Get your money. And once you do it, that's how you know if it's for you or not. Simple. But do not take a job you love and you're struggling going paycheck to paycheck. Because living paycheck to paycheck gonna make you either go work another job or do side hustles, and you still not gonna rest. So,
I mean, it just depends on your situation, though.
Somebody told me a long time ago, they said when your money is straight, you sleep better. They ain't say you had to be rich. They just said when your money is straight, you sleep better. And sleep is tied to a lot of stuff.
And they got some people that money, they real straight, but they can't sleep at night.
Well, that's what the drugs for.
They can't look themselves in the mirror. So, I mean, it can go either way.
I don't know, man. If I'm taking my chances, I want the job that's stressful, but it pay a lot of money.
I want the peace. I need peace. My happiness mean more. I can't get that time back.
I need a piece of cash. That's what I need.
I can't get the time back. I can't take the money with me when I die. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
I don't know. It's hard going paycheck to paycheck depending on your situation.
Yeah, it just depends on your situation.
But a stressful job that pays a lot is all in how you deal with your stress. There's people that I know who went to law school and did all of that, passed the bar exam and all that, and taking court cases and have to go to the what is the hookah lounge or something where they be smoking and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do that every day because the stuff that their clients tell them that they got to keep confidential be messing with their head.
Exactly.
And I'm like, well, okay, why would you do that then if you know it's gonna have you having to hit drugs and all of that?
Because of the
money. They're like, man, because I need that money. I got to have it.
Exactly.
I'm like, but why? If it's doing that to you, why do you have to have it? And they said, because I want to be happy. I've worked jobs that had me broke, and I was never happy. I'm like, so you happy doing this? They was like, yeah. Like, but you have to smoke just to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
where is that happiness at? It sounds short term to me.
Not to them. That's why I say it depends on the person. Some people would rather deal with stress even if they got to pop themselves full of drugs. As long as they look at their bank account and it's right, they happy.
That's a temporary fix, though. That's just that's just like a pain reliever. Without that pain reliever, you still sitting there like, oh, man. Why? Like, you hate it. It's only temporary. Like I said, it's temporary.
I don't know. Because I think about, like...
I mean, they going to look back when they get 60, 70 years old and be like...
all that smoking.
That time wasted. Now I got all these ailments in my life, and you made all this money. You can't really even enjoy it.
You know what? I was thinking about professional sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, mainly football.
Mm-hmm.
You getting paid a lot of money to let somebody hit you. I don't care what nobody say. Man, nah, you could get in any position in football and just be good. Like, dodge the hits. Man, you'll never take them hits. No, you gonna get hit eventually. Somebody gonna ring your bell. But the reason why you take that risk is because of the money.
That ain't stressful.
You don't think so?
That ain't stressful.
You don't think football is stressful?
No.
I think it is.
Catching a football
and getting hit, tore out the frame.
Man, that ain't stress.
I don't know.
That ain't stressful, man.
I don't know, cause just like you said, you can retire from football, but you've been hit so many times. Now you're having all these health problems. You can't even enjoy the money you made because the majority of it is spent on doctors and therapy now.
That ain't stressful to me though.
I don't know. Sound pretty stressful to me, but they making the money though.
Yeah, that's like saying basketball players are stressed out.
I said football. I ain't say basketball.
I'm just saying it's still dealing with a ball.
Yeah, but ain't nobody trying to purposely hit you in basketball though.
It depends.
I mean, if they playing dirty, then that's different. But I'm talking about football where like it's a contact sport. I don't care what your position is. That's why people be like, man, you need to be quarterback. You can be quarterback and still get tore out the frame. It don't it don't take much. It really don't.
I don't think 60 minutes of your life is stressful.
But that's just like I said, take 5 minutes and get $100,000. You was like, I'm not gonna do it for 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes I never get back, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's for $100,000.
That's not football. Ain't really stressful sport. It's entertainment. You just
if you watching it, it's entertainment.
Some of them players be entertained too, man. Like, why some of them get up smiling?
Because they getting paid.
All right,
they getting paid. That's why they smiling. But they body hurting though. See what I'm saying?
That ain't really stressful to me, man. I don't think it's stressful. That's just...
Y'all know what I'm saying.
That's too easy.
It's easy money.
I'll be a football player.
For that kind of money, I would too.
Take them hits. I don't really see it as stressful.
But it's gonna be short term. I don't even want to play a whole season. I don't even want to play a whole season. What position do I want to play? Running back. As soon as they give me the ball, I'm going straight out of bounds. Like just, but you still got to pay me that sign-on bonus and the rest of it. And then I'm out. Once they come in from the team, I'm done. I ain't no more going professional sports. You're like, why you stop? I don't want my legs broken. I don't want...
Hey, let me be a punter.
They get hit too. It's just not that often.
Not every time. Not all the time.
That's why I say. They get hit too. It's just not that often.
Yeah.
A lot of punters get their legs broken easy. That's how it happens. Because your leg in the air and they hit the leg that you got on the ground. I'm like, man, y'all ain't have to do that.
Well, let me be the person that's holding the ball.
They get hit two kind of ways.
Man, that ain't me.
I'm telling you, football is dangerous, bro.
Man.
It's fun, but it's dangerous.
It ain't stressful. We can kind of go off topic.
No, because that's still a job. So basically, would you rather have a job living paycheck to paycheck? You working at Walmart. Or would you rather have a job that's paying you a lot of money, but it might be stressful? You're a professional football player.
That ain't
stressful.
stressful.
It still ties into the topic.
That ain't stressful.
It is.
To me, it ain't stressful.
Well,
hey,
I know somebody out there understand where I'm coming from.
Y'all let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Is football as a contact sport a stressful job, but it pays you a lot of money?
No.
Yeah.
I don't see that being stressful.
Comment, Team Chris or Team Travis. Pick a side.
Team Travis.
You know y'all ain't about to win that.
But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram at Real Talk with Chris and Travis. Also, we have an email address. It is realtalkwithchrisandtravis@yahoo.com. We are also on TikTok under the same name, Real Talk with Chris and Travis. And don't forget, y'all, that we moved to Mondays, okay? We not on Fridays anymore. We moved to Mondays. So.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned.
And we out.
Peace.